Yesterday, millions of Roblox players were apparently hit with a screen time limit when they shouldn't have been, and it might be a permanent change due to a law. Roblox dropped two pretty insane updates, with one of them being actually so cool. Roblox on mobile has a weird bug. David Baszucki blocked someone on Twitter, and it's actually really weird, to be honest. And so much more stuff I want to talk about in today's video after I ask you to hit the subscribe button, because I've heard, okay, from a little birdie that whenever you subscribe, you get a billion times cooler, and my day gets a billion times better. So also like the video because we got a lot of stuff to talk about, with the first story being something that I didn't mention in the intro, but it's still something that is insane and is blowing up a ton, okay? Because Pet Sim is in big trouble once again, because they have started copying Grow a Garden. So as you can see, here's the tweet that blew up. It has around 3,000 likes, but it says the same developer that DMCA'd another game for having square pets is now copying the entire concept of Grow a Garden, the #1 game on the platform. Talk about hypocrisy, with a screenshot showing off apparently like a new game that I guess Pet Sim, or the devs for Pet Sim, are working on, called Grow an Egg. So I want to look at this game. I don't know if it's out yet. It says that it comes out on the 18th, so it's definitely not out yet, but can I at least like look at the games page maybe? I don't know. Okay, I can't, but when I do search Grow an Egg on Roblox, there is another game with 3,000 players called Grow Eggs. So on top of Preston already stealing from Grow a Garden, this game is also going to get absolutely destroyed in the algorithm once the Pet Sim version comes out, which is kind of sad, but also, I mean, to be fair, okay, to the people that made this Grow Eggs game, literally like a bunch of their stuff is like yoink. I mean, apparently they have the Ender Dragon in their game, so I mean, I guess you can't really feel too bad. Also, all their icons are AI, I believe. So, you know, I guess this isn't really like the most high quality game. But then again, doesn't Pet Sim also just use AI as well? So they're not much better. To be honest. But yeah, either way, apparently Pet Sim is making a new game called Grow an Egg, where it's exactly like Grow a Garden, but you grow pets from Pet Sim. And looking in the comments, you can see actually a lot of people kind of, you know, defending, but also not defending, and just a lot of actually like good takes here, such as like this post from Night Fox that says, you can't copyright an idea, but you can copyright the look of an item. Simulators and other games have had pets in them for a long time before. Big games went after the ones that had a direct connection to the style of pets used, not the concept of pets themselves. Not that I approve of the behavior, but I just wanted to have the proper fact. Because yeah, he's kind of just saying that Preston didn't go after people for having pets in general. It was because they looked stylistically the same. But yeah, there's just a bunch of people talking about this. It's big drama, okay, in the Pet Sim community. But honestly, it's not a big deal. What do we expect from big games? Okay, guys, like they stink. They kind of stink like big time. And without further ado, we can move on to some other news that is also pretty interesting, because David Baszucki is in some hot water for a lot of things, for, like basically all the time, as we all kind of know. But apparently, David Baszucki himself officially apparently blocked someone on Twitter, and it's someone that you might not expect. Well, maybe you would, I don't know, but it's Schlep. So Schlep is a very awesome YouTuber. You definitely know him if you've been watching Roblox commentary or just Roblox videos in general. He is someone that makes a lot of videos about bad stuff on the platform and exposing the bad stuff on the platform, and apparently David Baszucki went out of his way to officially block him on Twitter, bro. Now, I thought this was like a complete joke. Like when I saw this, I was like, oh, he's making a goof. He probably just photoshopped this and it was funny. But no, apparently he actually got blocked, which insane. But here's the original tweet. It says, I've been blocked, WTF, with a screenshot of Dave Baszucki actually blocking him. Now, maybe he's still trolling me. Maybe he did Photoshop this, but I'm pretty sure it's like true. Like he is actually blocked by David Baszucki, bro. Now, if I were to guess why he got blocked by Dave Baszucki, I don't know if it was because of the tweets Schlep has been making about bad stuff on the platform, because that would be a really bad look. I think it was more about Schlep spamming this picture of David Baszucki a bunch. That was like so funny. I think it's hilarious. Let me find my favorite one. Bugs when you lift up the rock. Basically, he just took this picture of David Baszucki and was like spamming it on Twitter and was getting people to make like edits of it and just making it like a meme, and it was hilarious. I'm gonna be honest. This picture of David is so funny, and I think that's maybe why he got blocked by David Baszucki, or maybe David Baszucki was really just like mad at him for I don't know. But I mean, I feel like if Dave Baszucki blocked Schlep for like the exposing stuff that he does, that would have happened a while ago. And I hope Dave Baszucki didn't block him based on that thing, because that would be very bad and not a good look for Dave Baszucki at all. And I do imagine it was more likely due to Schlep, you know, having Dave Baszucki as like his profile picture and like spamming that image. I feel like that maybe just made him uncomfortable or something, and he got like mad. Either way, very funny. This is like so hilarious, but it is kind of like sad and weird, because Dave Baszucki, I don't think, has a track record of blocking people. people. And this might be like one of the first people we know he's blocked, apparently. Yeah, Dave Baszucki unblocked Schlep, bro. Come on, read his tweets, man, please. Now, without further ado, we can move on to some other big news because it's gonna get insane from this point forward. I'm gonna be honest, because TheWeeknd apparently made a Roblox account, and we don't know why yet, but it's crazy. So here's a tweet that I saw about it with 6,000 likes that says TheWeeknd made a Roblox account. His past username was slow down yesterday. Now, I am very curious when TheWeeknd actually joined Roblox. Like, was his account made within the past little while, or what's going on here? Let me check. Oh my god, when I went to go check, he's literally online right now. That's pretty crazy, dude. Yeah, apparently he's like promoting a group that he owns called EXO Fans, which I think is like his fan base name. It's like EXO or whatever. And yeah, looking at his join date, he actually joined last month. So, I mean, that's interesting. Now, I don't know if he's gonna be hosting a concert. He is friends with the Roblox like music connections accounts. So I do imagine maybe sometime in the future, there could be a weekend concert on Roblox. That would be insane. I mean, Roblox hasn't really had a good concert experience thing since Lil Nas X, bro. And that was almost 5 years ago, bro. Oh my god, I'm getting old. Yeah, and also one other thing I find funny is that his avatar is like a Robloxified version of himself from the group picture that he has, which is kind of funny. I like that. I like that. Yeah, TheWeeknd's on Roblox, and he's actually online as I'm recording this video. That's pretty cool. He has no badges or anything yet, so he definitely doesn't play Roblox, but it is cool to see. Also, this I feel like is not too surprising because didn't TheWeeknd used to post like his Fortnite wins on Instagram at one point? He's a gamer, dude. This is awesome. Anyways, we can now move on to the next story, which just happens to be some pretty good Roblox updates. Because we have two pretty big updates, and I'm not really sure exactly what one of them means, but let's talk about it. Because Rollymons tweeted out this. Roblox has updated the trade page to include characters, heads, shoes, and animations in the category area. However, it seems like they forgot to add categories for jackets, sweaters, dress skirts, making them unable to be traded for the time being. So basically, Roblox tried to release an update where they added more categories to the trade page, but instead they accidentally broke some other categories of tradable items. But either way, it does seem like that Roblox wants to make stuff like heads, shoes, animation packs, and even character bundles tradable, which we've kind of already known about the character bundles, but animations is completely new to me. If we go into the comments, you can see a lot of people kind of saying the same thing, like limited animations are coming soon, with Rollymon saying it's possible, and I'd love to see it, but we'd have to wait and see, obviously. But the main thing here is that characters are now an available category in the trade section, and I don't think there is any limited character bundles yet. I think there's UGC ones, but not any like official ones, I believe. So maybe sometime in the near future, we could see Roblox bundles like old ones, maybe going limited so that they could be purchased again. That would be really cool. So yeah, very cool to see Roblox maybe putting some care into the trading aspect of their website because they don't really seem to do it very often, you know what I mean? But that's not even where these updates end, bro, because we have another major update that I think is going to be so crazy for Roblox. I think it's not going to be like the best update, but this is going to change the landscape of Roblox in a major way because Roblox tweeted out this themselves. They said, "The future of shopping starts here. Roblox creators and brands can now sell physical merch in-game with our new Shopify integration, powered by our commerce APIs, plus our new authorized merchandiser program, AMP, lets sellers connect physical retail products to digital rewards," with a link to their blog post about it and a video here. So as you can see, it's just someone flying, and then it shows a mock-up of a menu, or I think this is actually from a game. I forget what it's called, but they have a merch button where you can literally buy like actual shirts and stuff through Shopify, through Roblox. You can get like hoodies and stuff. That's so crazy, man. So yeah, apparently now, as of today, you can start selling actual products through Roblox. Like, what? I mean, we kind of were teased this a little bit like last year with like Walmart. I think Walmart did something where if you lived in America, you could like buy items from Walmart through Roblox. But now it's just completely released for all Roblox creators and brands. I'm guessing you need to have some sort of verification to use this, such as like ID verification on your account. But either way, anybody seemingly can start doing this, which is crazy, bro. And everybody in the comments is saying W. And honestly, I think this is just the next leg up for Roblox, just in the gaming sphere. Because, you know, Roblox and Fortnite and, you know, a bunch of other games have been competing to have the best metaverse. I hate that word. And I don't know how Fortnite will even compete with this, bro. I'm going to be honest. Now, am I going to be buying anything through Roblox's new merch feature? Definitely not. If I see this in a game, I am not going to be buying it. I don't think many people will. But it's cool to see that it's even possible, bro. Like, that's crazy to me. But anyways, we can now move on to the next update, which is one that is actually insane because a whole country of millions of people apparently now can only play Roblox for 180 minutes before being locked out of Roblox. So basically, this all started yesterday when I started getting a bunch of people tweeting at me with this screenshot. Where basically sometimes when people would launch Roblox, they would get this pop-up that said screen time limit reached. You've reached your daily screen time limit. Come back tomorrow to access Roblox once again. And you know, when I initially saw this, I thought maybe it was just a bunch of people that were young and maybe their parents put on a screen time limit on their account and whatnot. But after a day passed, this glitch apparently was still happening. I did a bit more research into it and found out that apparently this isn't a glitch and it's actually a new feature that a whole country has implemented onto Roblox so that everyone that lives in that country actually can't play for longer than 180 minutes. Here's a Reddit post about it that says, for those who got the screen time limit bug. Bad news, it's not a bug. It's actually a new feature from Roblox in Vietnam that lets you play for only 180 minutes due to their strict video game rules. And then they go on to say that if you actually want to bypass this screen time limit, you can't, and the only way to do it is by making a brand new Roblox account. And apparently that's like impossible to do because in Vietnam to actually make a Roblox account, I think you need to have some sort of identification, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, actually insane. So yeah, I guess if you live in Vietnam and you use the Vietnamese version of Roblox, you're only able to play it for 180 minutes per day, which is, what is that? I guess that is 3 hours. That is kind of a long time. That's not like the worst screen time limit, you know? Because if I was a kid and I was still in school, playing Roblox for 3 hours is kind of like plenty, I'm gonna be honest. But I guess on the weekends, that does kind of suck. It does seem like this glitch has been patched for people that are above a certain age limit. They said that they contacted the Vietnamese support for Roblox. Apparently, it was actually a bug for some people. And you can even see that apparently this person in one of these original posts actually says that he's not getting these warnings anymore. So maybe they added it yesterday and then reverted it. I don't live in Vietnam, so I couldn't tell you. After doing some more reading and finding some actual like Vietnamese like news stories about this, it seems like this time limit has kind of always been a thing, but not for PC users. But it also could be new because there's this very new news story that I found where at the bottom of it, it says note on VNG time limit. According to many sources, Roblox VNG has applied a regulation to limit the game playing time, not only on mobile devices, but also for PC users. So I guess potentially maybe this update was already on mobile and it just eventually got ported to PC yesterday. So yeah, if you're from Vietnam and you're not 18 or older, you cannot play Roblox for longer than 3 hours at a time, which is kind of crazy. But now, without further ado, we can move past that to not any updates, but a bad glitch that is happening on mobile. So I wasn't going to talk about this initially because this glitch happens all the time, but it seems like it's happening to a lot of people right now. So I've been getting a bunch of tweets about this saying, I encountered a weird Roblox glitch with the UI icons. With a bunch of screenshots showing off what their icons look like in Roblox, where apparently they're all mixed up. There's D-pads where there's not supposed to be D-pads. There's notification icons where there's not supposed to be notification icons. For some reason in this image, the play button is like an image icon. Like, it's all broken, okay? And you know, if I just got this one tweet, I probably wouldn't have talked about it because we've all seen this before. But then I got more tweets about it. Reminder for Roblox players out there, your music symbol is your search bar and your silent notification symbol is your Robux system and your broken Roblox symbol is your notifications. Nice going, Roblox. But yeah, basically a bunch of people have been having weird issues with their icons as of recent. Like, here's even another tweet about this. At Roblox, what is this? Is this the new UI? Is this the new UI icons update or whatever this is? With a screenshot showing off that they have the same issue where they have the music icon and then the silent notifications and whatnot. So it seems like everybody who gets this glitch kind of has the same logos in the same spaces, which is kind of interesting. I usually just thought it was like randomized. Like, everybody that had this glitch, it would just be completely randomized for them. But apparently that's not true. So yeah. Yeah, even looking at the Roblox help subreddit, there's even posts about this getting like hundreds of upvotes, which is so funny. Such as this one that says, why is Discord there? So the chat button and the other stuff is broken. With a screenshot showing off they have the same exact issue where all of their icons are completely randomized. But yeah, this one got 100 upvotes because I guess it's just happening to a lot of people a lot more frequently. Again, this bug is not really a big deal though. I think if you literally just like restart Roblox, it'll fix it. Like, it's such a small issue, but over the past week, it seems to have been happening a lot more to people. So tell me in the comments if you're on mobile and if you've experienced this more or less recently, because I'm curious. It seems like it's happening a little bit more because I'm getting a lot of people telling me about it. But yeah, that's what's going on with Roblox on mobile being a little bit broken, I guess you could say.